My name is Brynn and welcome to Brynn's Book Nook. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing The Truth is Told by Mason Buttle by Leslie Connor. This book is really good. It's about a boy named Mason Buttle, and he's bigger than most of the kids in his grade. He's the biggest kid in his grade, and he sweats a lot. He has to bring an extra shirt to school because he sweats so much, and kids do not like him. A lot of people bully him, and there was a spelling contest, and he had watched a movie where this girl could see the letters at spelling contests, and so that's what he tried to do, but he can't really read or write, and he has a disability, and so whenever he sees happy things or he's happy, he sees pink, and whenever things are bad or sad or something, he sees green, and he has this disability. So then he tries to see the letters like she does, but then his brain gets all weird and it's all green and the letters get mixed up, and so he tries to hear the letters of the word stopped, and so he hears the S and then the T, and then he hears the girl had seen double letters in the movie, and so he heard two O's, so he said ST, so he spelled stopped as STOOPID, which is actually stupid, and so the kids all made fun of him and wrote on a white t-shirt stupid how he had spelled it and gave it to him, but that day he had forgotten his extra shirt, so he wore it, and he wasn't too bothered about it because he had the extra shirt, but then he goes to this room and there's a teacher there, and he likes her very much, and she crossed out the word stupid and it wrote think outside the box, can you? And she's very nice to him, and they get this computer, it's called the Dragon, where he can speak and talk to it and it will write it down, since he can't really write or read. He can kind of read though, because after he talks and it writes it down, he'll read it. And he had this friend and his name was Benny, and Benny had died on Mason's farm, on the Buttle's farm. And so Lieutenant Baird is trying to figure out what happened and stuff, and he's really trying to figure out what happened, and Mason ends up using the dragon to say what happened. And it's weird because Lieutenant Baird won't listen to Mason, and he won't believe Mason, and Mason doesn't understand it. He can't understand why Lieutenant won't listen to him, because Mason is telling the truth, and Mason's family knows he's telling the truth, but for some reason the lieutenant just doesn't believe him. There's this boy that moves in next to Mason's house, and his name is Calvin, and something bad happens to Calvin after him and Mason have been hanging out and stuff, and they have this secret location, and Mason explains everything that happened and where he was and what he was doing and what the other kids were doing that were bullying them at the time. And he explained what happened, and Lieutenant still didn't believe them, and people started to think that Mason had caused the bad things that had happened. And so it's very interesting, it's very good, and you should read to find out what happens to Mason, what happens to Calvin. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you are notified when I post. Thanks for watching.